Hey, oh. Yes, yes. Things are not real. Maybe. Yeah, welcome back to Detention. We are going to continue. Last time... I don't even really know. I just know the last thing we did was put some puppets on hands, and then one puppet shot the other puppet, and the key fell out.
Based on true events.
And I think, if I remember, this key is for a door in the basement that we weren't able to open before, so let's go check that out.
Yes, let's go into the dark, cold basement.
Yeah, with all the creepy dead dudes in it. It's gonna be great. Here we go. That's the one.
Dank basement.
Actually, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. Turn off the lights. It's still bright outside, so won't be dark in my room for a bit. Must be very hot in here if the ashes are flying upwards. Oh, hey. Hey, thanks for doing this for me. Not at all. I'm always willing to help if you ask. Though I'm sorry to have to drag you all the way here to my classroom. It's okay. My classroom has individual studies now. It'd be a bother if you were there. You're sure nobody else knows about these meetings, right? Okay, so...
Oh, we're back in the beginning?
Not really the beginning. I mean, in the beginning of the game they didn't know each other, and I'm assuming this is... It feels like this is in the past, but they knew each other before? I don't know. I'm confused. Of course, miss. Absolutely not. One thing, though, this book list is quite sensitive in material. Please be careful with it. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I know reading these books could be trouble, but it should be a freedom to pursue knowledge, right? Yeah, I'm with you on that. In fact, I think Miss Yin also said something like that before. I think you're just like her. You're both courageous and talented. You think we're alike? I can't compare to her anyways. She's the principal's daughter, and they're known to be a family of successful scholars. It's okay. I believe she thinks highly of you. I remember she gave your work a nice compliment once. She said, "Strengthen thy wings. Sky's the limit." She really said something like that? Hey, let me ask you a question. I see Miss Yin and Mr. Chang chat a lot. Do you maybe know what kind of relationship they have? What was that about? Paper bag left behind by Wei. What? I've been weak, but you once told me the pen is mightier than the gun. Okay. Book club reading list. With proper use, I could use this unassuming list to practically destroy those in my way. I think this is in relation to, you know, during those times where you have like martial law and stuff and patriotism is at an all-time high, I think the idea here is that there's like a ban on certain kinds of books and stuff. And like, so if she has the reading list of the book club, she can pin this on someone else and then, you know, practically get them killed or
Is she using
detained.
the power of imagination?
Well, I don't really know, like, how much of this game is, like, imagination or whatever it is. It's just, I don't know, weird. Like, I'm assuming this is sometime in the future relative to when the book stuff happens, or... I don't know, I'm confused. Not really sure. Can't run faster right now. Can I go past? No. Anyway, to reiterate, I think like this metaphor here is basically, yeah, that she can use the book list, which is a list of prohibited materials, to basically get someone detained and possibly killed by the state. Mirrors, always good in horror games. Oh hey. Miss Yin? What are you doing over there? As a teacher, I always show concern for students who are a little rebellious. Remember what you did? What? Have you forgotten, or do you not want to remember? You... Just a harmless piece of paper, right? Instead, I had to die. He had to die. Many other students had to die. Was it you? You just keep causing me trouble. You're driving me crazy. Sometimes when you trip up, you're never able to get back up again. How dare you? This is all because of you. You ruined everything. If you had a problem, why couldn't you have come to talk to me instead? Shut up! Something else. Oh hey, there's the gun. Kablamo. Okay. If you weren't here, all will be well. Right, something definitely happened between these two. In the past, question mark? Justice, Cheng Huang. Huang, Mom likes to bring all her worries and concerns to you. Something I think is fruitless. But sometimes there's no one else to look to for help. My hands together in silent prayer. Here are my questions. I, Fang Rei Shin, invoke your guidance. Also, hold on for a sec. What should we ask about? Love, prospects. I'm not sure what prospects is supposed to mean, like money or family. Well, we saw before that she has some kind of family problem. You know, her parents are constantly fighting, apparently. What do you think? I mean, I don't... Have you heard anything about Ray being in love or anything like that?
Family.
Yeah.
It's starting to look like a metaphor for what she did in the real world.
What does? Like the entire school or something? I'm not sure I see that. I mean, you know, the mirror scene definitely was a metaphor. Her shooting The teacher?
Just pick one.
Okay, I'm gonna pick family then. Will my parents who quarrel and fight have a second chance together? Young Poe, the laughing answer. You cannot cry over spilt milk. Is that so? But who is my family? My mom and that person. We used to smile and laugh together. Then I also ask... Okay, I guess we get to ask about everything. Will I be able to live my life by my choices and follow my heart down my own path? Young Poe, the laughing answer again. So, I can only face reality obediently and wait until God knows when? Do I have any other choice? Will I be able to live a simple life with loved ones and family? Yin Po, the crying answer. Do not seek what cannot be. This was just a humble request. Be so cruel. Do I ask for too much? Is life just a never-ending bitterness? Or is it all just me? Divine answer. So, it is because of me. Youth is hardly ever given a choice, pushed through the grind until their innocence fades away. I've become a wooden horse on the carousel of life, a jumbled mess of lifeless emotion. Infused with frantic energy, I spin ever faster. What was that whispering? A radio? Seems like the static in the room is coming from this. Maybe I can get something if I tune it a bit.
My bet is that she killed Wei and the teacher because they knew she was reading forbidden books, so she wouldn't be taken away.
It's an interesting idea. The atmosphere in the room's changed. Neat. Nothing, just these two then. Let's leave it on static for now. An old door. The door's locked. Oh, okay. Alright. Fine then. Actually, let's tune it to the second one first. Oh. Okay. My room is upside down. A ceramic piggy bank, broken up for one's desires. Is there anything I can pick up? No. Maybe I can put it back together if I find like glue or something. Oh, I can exit. Okay. There's a puddle of clear water on the ground. Oh, hello. Who are you? Okay.
Doors, 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 doors.
Turn off the lights for some reason. According to the footsteps I can hear, this will be the one? But I guess no. And the other ones. Sure, I can do anything with this right now. Like, I need to make the footsteps stick somehow, because otherwise I can't really tell. Let's try the other frequency. Fuck yeah. Oh hey, my piggy bank. A ceramic piggy bank. Big round eyes, waiting to be fed. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to use that to transport things? No, that doesn't make any sense. Someone's home. Ah, healthy family life.
That's one like creepy pig.
I feel like my mom's always been a traditional housewife. She doesn't complain even when wronged. I really don't like that. There's no way to go into the past anymore. Back then, besides the New Year's, Dad never drank at home. I miss the days when he had jokes and stories to tell. So things used to be good at some point. Wait, what? That was a thing to look at. Oh, they're gone. Great. Okay. I guess they had a fight. They had a tussle. A tussle.
Well, someone is angry.
Maybe we're gonna see another weird fucking ghost baby again.
It's the ghost of drunk Dad.
Snake eyes. Pictures of Mom, Dad, and I. The eyes have been rubbed off. So, I'm assuming this is like things I have to turn around and stuff? Oh, okay. What's this supposed to mean? Or maybe these are like times I have to remember.
3 and 7. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hey. A glass juice cup. It glows with a dull melancholy. Hey, I can use that to track the footsteps. I see now. The door's locked. Strange quote on the door. Meet the right person at the right time. Guess that's just
Drink
another
up.
hint for the time. What does it say? Filled with sadness has a... Wait, what? Filled with sadness has a dim glow. Okay. Alright. I haven't seen any clocks yet, so I'm not sure. There we go. Now to turn off the lights. There we go. Needles. Great. A note on the floor. Ad for a private investigator. Husband cheating, comes home too late. We specialize in tracking people. This looks like an ad for a PI film. Wait, what, that, was there anything else? Oh, hi, Mom. Dad. You're doing fine on the fucking wall. Back then, laying in bed, I could hear Mom and Dad chatting through the walls. They had such a bond back then. I don't know when their idle chatter turned into deafening silence. Later, Dad only came home when he got roaring drunk. Mom always huddled in a corner, trying to hide her tears. Oh, hey, here we have clocks. Was there anything else in... Oh, year? There was. The teacher's desk. On it are plenty of assignment papers. At all? I'll pick them up? Okay.
So many rooms to go through.
Nothing in here though, right? Yeah. Okay, let's change the clocks. Alright, we had 33 and 30. Three clocks. None of them are running, but it looks like it can turn the hands. Oh, I see. I forgot because, like, the portraits were also turned. So I'm sure I have to adjust for that as well. Okay, let's go back. Still not sure what to do with the piggy bank, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Okay, so... Right. So this will be 6:45 and reversed would be 11 on the dot. Yeah? That should be right, yeah? I think that's right, okay.
$6:45 and 1300.
Yeah. Well, 1300 doesn't really exist, so, you know. Six. And 11 on the dot. Yeah? No. Or not. Not sure what I'm supposed... Did I put that right or not?
Not 11, 1 o'clock.
Was it? Oh yeah. I guess it's right. Oh yeah, because it's not a... It's a rotation, isn't a flip. Okay. Let's see. And now the middle clock is red. Groovy. Can I not turn off the light? Alright. Huh. Okay. One day, Dad came home inebriated and chipped at the front door. Pff. I couldn't stand
Good
seeing
job.
him on the ground all the time, so I went over to give him a hand. Then I sneezed really badly. It was embarrassing. Besides the stench of smoke, there was another smell. A faint smell of powdered makeup. So he's been cheating too. Nice.
Gesundheit.
Dankeschön. So... what did changing the clocks do, aside from turning my dad into a stripper, a goer thingy? I don't know. By the way, in Switzerland we just say Gesundheit. Oh, groovy. Very nice. This looks interesting. If this weren't a fucking depressing spooky game, I would say this is fucking synthwave or whatever. Kinda looks like it anyway. All those pinkish, bluish colors, you know? Huh.
You're in the underworld.
I've received your paper plane. I was truly worried you were still having trouble at home. But it looks like my concern was slightly unfounded. Like the white daffodil, you are innocent, vain and candid in nature. Perched aside a pond in your snow white, admiring your reflection. Being different from others can be a tough way to live. But I think I can understand that feeling. You said you want to learn more about my time abroad. All I can say right now is that my past is rather complicated. Unfortunately, many horrible things have happened on this land in the last decade. Believe it or not, our society wasn't always like this, oppressive and cold. Perhaps we should take a stroll down the boulevard on the weekend. There are things our censored textbooks don't mention, but are definitely worth knowing. Right, so... yeah, definitely censoring and deportation and stuff going on. Paper plane. Toss my worries out and receive your guidance. What's this? Radio station. New radio station's channel. 103.0. What was fucking... What were the radio stations on Snakes? On Snake Eater? Okay. So... Turn this on? Ah, wait, I see. Uh-huh. The knob turns, but the door won't budge. Wait, what? Follow that shadow in the dark, and you will be closer to the truth. What shadow?
Shape puzzle, huh?
Not sure if it's shapes necessarily, or if there's something peculiar about the reflection. Oh, there's a hat dude in this reflection. It goes reverse in this. Goes right in this. Okay. So, whose room is this? Father's study is always neat and tidy. He always gave off an air of seriousness, with a little bit of his own humor. Okay, well, my question was answered rather quickly. I drew this when I was little. It was always kept, even when we moved the furniture around. That's cute. No. When I was a kid, I used to like, I don't know, when I was like 3 or whatever, I like drew all sorts of shit on the walls and stuff. Everywhere with fucking permanent marker, so quite a few of those things are still there to this day. Cool. Well, now I know what to do with the piggy bank. Is this a movie theater? The theater's ticket counter. Have a ticket? You want this? No.
That's nice.
The door's shut tight. Okay, I guess I have to go get a ticket. Probably from the piggy bank, I would assume. Good thing that the game doesn't make me walk through the mirror room again. It was intact in the first one, yeah? Yeah. Put coin in the piggy bank. Yep, there we go. So who did we go to the movies with? I guess we followed someone to the movies? I'm not sure what the significance of that mirror scene was now. Oh, well, okay. Brain press, good. Alright. Good day and welcome. I hope you enjoy your movie.
She took drugs.
Oh, it's that dude, okay. Nah, I think it's just supposed to portray, like, you know, really bright and extreme nature of... Oh. Oh, okay. I see. I think it's supposed to, like, you know, things during nighttime or whatever are very, very bright and colorful. In the eastern lands, I suppose. So I guess we got the pendant from him.
I suppose so.
I mean, it's kind of weird. Okay. It's kind of weird for us Westerners, I guess. It's kind of like Vegas, you know? But if you go to, like, Japan or whatever, it's kind of ridiculous how things look there sometimes.
No talking.
Search warrant. A search warrant issued by the district court with a list of public officials involved in a bribery scheme. When I went home that day, father had already been taken away. I asked mom what had happened. She quietly replied, Dad got his hands dirty, but he'll live. Hearing this, I felt as if she was smiling underneath. So he either bribed others or was being bribed. I guess he was a public official, so he was being bribed. Oh boy. Assignment book. A reasonable excuse to enter the counseling office. Now where's the counseling office? Is that here? I think it was. I also still don't know what the significance of these needles is. Aside from them just being spoopy. That wasn't here. Yeah, no, that was the room with the clocks. Okay.
Fish are scary.
The teacher's desk. On it are plenty of assignment papers. Back here, I guess. Miss Fang. The counseling process is near its end. I'm glad you're back on track. And hopefully he won't be needing me anytime soon. If there isn't anything else, you should return to class now. I still have plenty of assignments to look at. So, I guess her being in love wasn't mutual? Like, I'm guessing, you know, she received counseling from him, and then she fell in love with him because he was, like, the only one that really cared about her, in a sense. Which is, by the way, you know, not uncommon for depressed people. It's over. No matter what's been written on here, there is only farewell. So what now?
Are you talking from experience?
No. I have plenty of people who care about me. That's not part of my problem. My problem is more that I don't care about myself. Which is a different issue. A glass cup of nauseating color, overflowing with the stench of human corruption. Plates and cups clash against the walls, and Father's voice roared through the halls. After a series of curses seething, all that's left is Mother's weeping. Our family was once sweet together, healthy and caring when we gathered. And now, every night a restless sleep, every morning hard to wake, so it goes on day by day, the anguish digs ever deep. I was shattered into countless pieces, mirroring the crumbling of a familiar world, in a state of ceaseless decay, plunging into a river of despair, floating in limbo for the rest of our days. Anticipating when we meet, footsteps ever quick and slight, roaming through a neon forest, strolling past the dazzling lights. I've become a little lark, rushing past the pretty flowers, chasing all the playful butterflies, and glide merrily by your side. You've been an actor in our play, long before the curtain's risen. Being held is ever comforting, longing for your love, embracing. Listening to your many whispers, feeling each other's tranquil breathing. The white deer walked into my grasp. What a pleasant surprise. What a turn of fate. I want to keep this moment in my palms for eternity. All of a sudden we stopped meeting. You became distant bitterly, colder than the sun could melt, air around you freezing instantly, and my frozen body's beating heart, with each pulse tearing itself apart. Again I'm left in abject solitude, in a house that I call home, in a space that I call school. A walking corpse whose mind's without, a sense of loss that's crowned with doubt. Changmin Hui, we need to talk about this. Miss Yin, it's not necessary to raise your voice like that. Why can't I? What were you thinking, going after a child like that? Child? I was already studying abroad at her age. She's old enough to know what she wants. So what now? Will you lead her down to this forbidden path? She only needs a push in the right direction, not for you to wrap your arms around her. This is our private matter. It's none of your business. How is it not? You're stuck in your little romance. Did you forget about us? You're already in the same boat. Don't you forget.
Nice eyes.
A painful recollection. My soul is shattered into pieces. When I cannot put myself back together and forget everything, I open my eyes and welcome a barren world. So she saw, or like she overheard, like Yin and the counselor talking about how about their romance, and I guess she got like jealous of Yin or like angry at them or something, and then decided to like rat them out to the police, which essentially got them killed, probably, or at least deported to like prison. Who was that? I'm guessing this is in the future, relatively speaking. Yeah. And I'm transparent now. Ruby. What was that? Our life would vanish, but not our guilt. I am you, yet you are not me. It's the sin that makes you linger in this realm. Memories like mirrors reflecting the true likeness of your soul. In a world full of pain and suffering, Bang Rei Shin, what do you fear the most? I'm guessing she would fear losing herself the most, since, you know, a large part of things we've seen, like, all of these seem applicable, but myself I would say the most, because she like really cared about
You playing Persona
herself
sooner
herself.
than I expected.
I knew that joke was coming. Believe that we are all born free, eager to walk on your own path, and afraid of losing yourself. You are me. Can I go back? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's save first.
You met your own shadow, I see.
Oh hey, this is very similar to the beginning, but with the other dude? I'm so bad at names, it's embarrassing.
Way.
I am a
Wait.
shadow, the true self.
Fuck you, man. Oh, hey, what? gone off the image. The bonfire of hope is almost depleted, diminishing in the wind. What is this? I guess this is a book club? Reading club? Some of the book contents might conflict with your everyday thoughts, but this material will help you engage in reflective and independent thinking. Well, let's call it a day. I do want to see you all again, I think. To never mention the book club to anyone else. So, I do want to remind you, I guess was what she was saying, for that might put yourself and others in great danger. And Wei, I'd like to ask you a favor. Yes, Miss Yin? Is it about the new books? I've already given the list to Mr. Chang. He said the shipping company won't help us anymore, but he'll figure something out. The government is enforcing restrictions on all imports. Soon the book club might come to an end. Miss Yin, why are things like this? I'm sorry, Wei. There's nothing I can do either. Oh, just one more thing before you go. Mr. Chang never brought us any of these books in the first place, right? I know I can always count on you. Until she couldn't. Clipping. Return home for burial. Half a century in exile, blacklisted to return home for burial. During the period of martial law, Miss Yin Tsui Han was a wanted political fugitive. She was lucky to evade arrest and left good country only to be blacklisted. She traveled the world fighting for human rights and freedom of expression, but unfortunately died of lung cancer at the age of 50. Her last wish was to be able to return to her hometown. Now this wish can be achieved with the lifting of martial law. Wow. So they had martial law for a long time. And I guess she didn't die, but, you know. I'm not sure if that was actually, you know, real life thingy. Gonna have to look that up. It was an ERG, dude. The way
If I
forward is the
remember
path to
right,
your
the
past.
military governed the nation for quite a while.
However, the road ahead has crumbled. Lead me anywhere, and I will follow you like a shadow. Okay. Don't get in. So... the sliding door is wrapped in barbed wire. It was me from before. Yeah, this is definitely in the future, so I guess the school got abandoned at some point? Who can be calling at a time like this? Okay. Can I get out of here somehow?
You completed the prologue. Now the game begins.
No. We're actually very close to the end, I think. Can I go up further? No. Oh, I guess I have to, like, go to my shadow or whatever. Can't open this door. Never mind then. There
It
wasn't
does feel like
anything
that, yeah.
I'm kind of confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing right now. There's nowhere I can go here, yeah? Yeah.
Time to enter the shadow realm.
Okay, this is fucking confusing now. Let me save real quick. Okay, can't leave through the door. Can I go through this one? No. Okay, so I can't do anything at all here, no? Well... I sure don't know what the fuck. Is there anything else? What am I missing? There has to be something, you know? No, not downstairs again.
Remember when this game had enemies?
Oh. Did I not go through here? What? Wait, yes I did. What? I'm so confused. Is there anything that I missed? No, right? I don't have anything in my inventory either. Oh. So what do I do with you? I mean, I assume I have to get to the other side, but I can't exactly open the door. So I get the shadow over there, and then what? Yeah, she follows me back. Oh, I see. I get it now. Yeah. If I go down the stairs and then back up on the other side, then she will still be over there. Then I can enter and hopefully switch over, maybe? Question mark? Yeah. That's a neat puzzle. Yeah. Remember when you enrolled, so full of passion, participating in every school activity, showing off your academic abilities, grabbing the attention of your peers and teachers. Then things took for the worse at home. All the attention quickly turned into unwanted scrutiny, so you chose...
You are the puzzle master.
Grim acceptance. This place is completely lifeless. Even ideas are buried here. Remember to thoroughly destroy each book and add the spirit money to throw them off. There can't be any intact book pages, or else this would be for naught. Hey, wait. You're closer with Miss Yin. I heard that she had to flee the country overnight. Is that true? I'm not sure. She never said anything about leaving. Unlike Miss Yin, we don't have the connections to guide us to safety. Aren't you afraid? Well, actually, what bothers me the most is... Do you know how the reading list got leaked out? Stop asking questions. I'm as clueless as you. Let's just hurry up and finish this. I don't want to get caught. Written verdict court. A torn piece of the verdict. Chang Ming Hui, district level educator, is found guilty with students Wei and others of collusion with communist forces. Chang Ming Hui is to be put to death after the court's ruling. Wei Ching-ting pleads guilty to affiliation with communist forces, reading of prohibited texts with rebellious and corrupt thoughts. Will be sentenced to 15 years jail time. Wei Ching-ting is, I think, the counselor? And she fled the country, so she escaped the ruling. The door is barred by a broom. There's a note on top of it. Snitcher.
Well, my guess was off mark again.
Exert time and fear, forcing herself to breed hatred. Who knew that she would take that leap and leave this world behind? Nary a lost word because of the fear, remorse, the reason remains undecided. I was left with a blur of confused thoughts spiraling through my mind. When I saw the sunlight again, things had changed drastically. My loved ones and teacher went to a higher place. She was buried in an unmarked grave, leaving me a decrepit man. Oh yeah, wasn't there like a very brief scene on the roof where we saw like where Ray saw herself jumping off the roof? So I guess she killed herself at some point? And we're now a ghost? Question mark? I mean, that would make things a lot more sensible. Maybe. There's a note on the card.
So the man in the striped shirt is way after they released him, it seems.
Yeah, I would assume so. That would make sense. Okay. The point of this? Acting immediately on one's determination. This is the philosophy he believed in. That someone should take fate into their own hands. With you following him, what ideas do you hold? Take hold of your destiny. That is a charming thought. So life has gained a goal. Next to him, you found yourself. You are me. Exit there. No matter how many times this replays, nothing can be unwound. You can never redeem yourself. Instructed by. This is the book list I mentioned before. I found it on our teacher's desk. Miss Fang, the country appreciates your assistance. Yep, so there it is, pretty much flat out. Did you think finding something to rely on would stave off your fear? One day, however, he was gone just like that. You've lost everything you can depend on. What choice will you make now? Tried to take them back. The instructor's sharp gaze was stifling. You steeled yourself and performed without hesitation. In that one moment, transforming into a pitiless patriot. Easier than you think, right? You are me. Memories are like a mirror, reflecting the true likeness of your soul. Maybe you still want to forget. Maybe you're still afraid. Facing your own aspirations, but not confessing to the truth. I am you. Yet you are not me. Oh, groovy. Constantly cycling over and over with only the river Sanzu at the end of your journey. Yet the knot of sin still lies unsolved. The bridge leading to Paramita lies in collapse. So the Requiem, with a warm crescendo, welcomes you once again. Crescendo. Can I not? Okay. Well then.
That's a wrap.
That is a wrap indeed. So I think to recount the story so far as I can understand it, so Ray had like, you know, at first when she got into school she was doing well, but then their family started to fall apart. Her dad started to like get into prostitution and drank himself full, and she started doing worse at school again, and people started like pointing fingers at her. So then she got into a you know, she took counseling at her school, but then she fell in love with the counselor. At the same time, she started like going into a secret book club one of her teachers was basically arranging, where they read forbidden books. And then like the relationship between her and the counselor was, you know, her teacher found out about it and she wasn't happy with it, and Ray also found out that she knew, and then in her basically well, then the counselor started distancing himself from Ray, and she basically decided to take revenge by publicizing the book list to, or giving it over to the police, and thus getting her and the counselor arrested, basically. And after that, after she realized what she had done, she killed herself by jumping off the roof. And I think the idea of the game is that she is now basically a ghost that needs to, or has to, relive the events of her, like the failings of her past, over and over and over and over again for infinity. Yeah. So, I know this is only one ending you can get, and it is the bad one. There's a quote-unquote good ending, which you get if you answer all the questions at the end correctly. So, I guess since we still have time, let's try to do that. See, I think I answered one of them wrong, but I'm not entirely sure. So let's give this another shot. Hopefully I'm not already beyond the point where I can
got one wrong.
fix this.
Yeah. The second one, if I remember correctly.
I think we're already beyond this point. Fuck. I don't want to play all the fucking stuff over again. Yeah, we're already beyond the point, yeah? This is already way later, isn't it? Whoops. Yeah. Oh, I can chapter skip, I guess. Chapter 4. Let's go. So I think this whole dealio of like your soul continuing to exist once you die if you've had a sinful life is like one of the things from Taoism, which I should know because I read quite a bit about Taoism at one point. I even read fucking the actual Taoist book, or at least parts of it. Got like, I think 30% through before I stopped. It was fucking weird. Anyway, I think that's one of the like core ideas behind this. The idea that if you live a sinful life, basically, your soul continues to repeat all your mistakes. Anyway, yeah, this has been fairly short of a game, but I still quite liked it. Tells a very interesting story. Is it? Well, I mean, you know, a lot of these ideas cross over between things. I'm not sure. As I said, I might be talking bullshit or I might not. I don't know. I'm not a theologist by any means. So, take from that what you will. The reason I investigated Taoism to begin with is because
they did talk about Sanzu and Parameter, which are Buddhist concepts.
Sure, right. I mean, I'm sure it's not... Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's multiple things mixed together. Anyway, the reason I looked into Taoism is because it has some concepts that actually appeal to me. Like, I think, you know, Buddhism and Taoism and all of that kind of stuff is, in terms of, you know, religion, those are far more appealing to me in general, mostly because they are less of a straight up belief system and more of a philosophical system where they present certain kinds of ideas and ways of thinking about things rather than I don't know, it's difficult to talk about this kind of stuff, but it feels more like sort of presenting certain kinds of ideas rather than trying to exactly outline how the world is, so to speak. It's less so concerned with, you know, I don't know. I think to turn a blind eye, yeah? Nope. I fucked it up again. Yay! Oh my god. Okay. Fuck me. I suck at this. Okay, but I should have it from here on out. I can't Google things right now because the game locks my cursor in, which is actually a good thing, but, you know. If you want, you can look up, like, theories about this game and stuff and tell me about it, or, you know, stuff about Taoism and things in general. I'd be happy to talk about those kinds of things for a bit. I have long gone past my edgy atheist years, so I'm happy to talk about religion and things. And it's definitely not all just bullshit, you know. There's a point to it all, and there's useful things about it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, now I know why the first answer is correct. Because she killed herself, which is basically escape. Whoops. I am a dingus.
Now we know.
Now we know! Genji, are you still alive? He's not in chat anymore. Did he go? Maybe he got spooked. I don't know. I've been trying for the past like 5 minutes to recollect some of the core ideas of Taoism, but I can't remember right now, and I'm so embarrassed about that. Oh my lord.
I know one, smoking weed.
Fuck! God damn it, game. I was button mashing through the dialogue. Fuck! Come on, this is bullshit. Okay, actually, I'm gonna go grab my laptop so I can look things up while this is happening, so be right back. Okay. Back. Ready to use 2 computers at once. Okay. Right. So, Wikipedia says here, so Taoism tends to emphasize various themes of the I Ching, the Tao Te Ching, or Zhuangzi, such as naturalness, spontaneity, simplicity, detachment from desires, and most important of all, Wu Wei. Now, however, the concepts of those keystone texts cannot be equated with Taoism as well.
As such, you will always fuck up and select the wrong answer.
That's a nice lore reason for this. Right, so a lot of Taoism goes about like, you know, not straying from your true self. So, yeah, you know, with a lot of these religious texts, especially Taoism, a lot of it is worded in such a way that it is intentionally incredibly ambiguous and like open for interpretation, so that you can sort of, you know, find your own truth within it, which makes it kind of hard to talk about it, because it's not like just one concrete thing. Okay, this time click the right thing, god damn it. Worldview. Lowish summary of a Taoist worldview highlights points such as society seen as a multi-level self-organizing living systems. The world is immeasurably vast. There is always a place to hide. You are me. Okay, right, good. Need to focus for a second here. Right, so society is seen as a multi-level, self-organizing living system. Aesthetics favored over absolute or scientific truth. Nominalist consensus about acceptability. Social constructivism. Dialectical acceptance of simultaneous multiple realities. non-abstract narrative, or context-based knowledge. Multivalent, non-linear, holistic acceptance of contradiction and paradox. Relationality with the whole as a system of related parts. Virtue as an organizing principle of identity and harmony. Right. So one of the things I definitely disagree with is like the favoring of aesthetics over scientific truth. I am a very, very strong believer in the scientific method, and I think it is absolutely crucial to the survival and flourishing of humanity that we follow the scientific method as best as we can. There is no better way of establishing any kind of certainty about the world we live in than the scientific method. And it is an incredible shame that the short-sightedness and, you know, greed of
I
a lot of
believe in
people.
whatever I think is right. That is the best kind of belief.
Yeah. I'm very, very disappointed and, you know, angry that a lot of the accomplishments of science and the potential that science offers is diminished by people that prefer short-term egotistical gains over overall improvement. Like, I know why it happens, but it's just such a fucking shame that it does.
That's how it is.
Yeah. The world is a shitty place. So, yeah, I read a good chunk of Zhuangzi, but I hardly remember any of it. It was fairly tough to churn through. Yeah, well, wait, I missed the door. Whoops. Alright, so here's some more info about the game. Set in 1960s Taiwan of the White Terror period, students Wei and Ray find themselves trapped and vulnerable in Greenwood High School, which is located in a remote mountainous area. Right. Right, so here's the plot synopsis.
I don't dwell on what I believe in too much, but it's interesting reading about such stuff.
I don't know. I like philosophy, but it's very easy to take things too far and fucking end up like a pretentious dick. Philosophy is a useful tool, but it can be taken too far way too quickly. It's a useful tool to view certain things and gain new perspectives, but yeah.
Yeah.
Tried to take them back, was it right? I think it was. Yeah. I'll read the plot synopsis once, it's pretty much what I said, but, you know, a bit more detailed. Once we're done here. Did I fuck it up again or what? But yeah, I did, didn't I? Fuck me, what did I answer wrong? The fuck? I don't know if I did. Did I? I don't know. If I did, we'll just look up the ending on YouTube. Ah, lordy.
Maybe this part is in both endings.
Maybe it is. I don't know. I mean, she said, yet you are not me, so I assume it is on Earth? Yeah, this looks like the same thing. I don't know. Can I walk past? I can. But I can't go down. Do I have to? Hold on. I'll just fucking... Let me look this up real quick. Come on.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Oh my god. Why are there only videos? Fuck this shit. Whatever happened to game facts? Meanwhile, let me just do this. I know there was a different ending where you were fucking...
This is the good ending.
Is it? What the fuck? I know there was an ending where you like controlled the dude. Fucking... Yeah, no, this is the bad ending again. How did I get the fucking bad ending
No,
again?
I'm just fooling.
Okay, yeah, I somehow fucked up. Alright, well, no need to see this again. Hold on, I'll pull up the fucking ending on YouTube. That was a fucking waste of time. Yay! Give me a minute. Bum. Is the bip. Bep. There we go. I must have answered one of them wrong again. Probably the last one.
Is Ray gonna overthrow communism in the country in the good ending?
No.
海水先染上一河鲜血，只能如铁锈般凋零。
Where's that old lady again?
I completely forgot about her.
Oh, so it was Way, not the... Okay. Can you imagine being fucking imprisoned for so long when you're still a kid? My god. It's kind of, you know, all that really happened amounted to, you know, high school drama, and yet it had such far-reaching and drastic consequences. It's really, I don't know. Tragic, I guess, is the best description for it. I mean, it's clear that, you know, what Ray did was wrong, but it's not, you know, these kinds of things happen when you're in a situation like her, so it's not like her actions were inexcusable either. There's a dick butt on the wall. You see that? Right there, dick butt. Nice. Good on you, game designers. Another thing, you know, these kinds of stories make me just think about is to people that live through actual tragedy and like such incredibly harsh times. I don't know. It just feels disrespectful somehow how people nowadays go into an extreme outrage over practically nothing. It feels, you know, just weird. Well, that was Detention. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I had a good time. It was very short, but very good as well. And it hashtag makes you think. Oh god. No, really, it made me think a lot about a variety of things, and I enjoyed it a lot. It was short and good. It packed a punch, so to speak. I hope you enjoyed it as well, and yeah, see you probably tomorrow for something else. Toodaloo.